go. Live.
All right, shalom, shalom. All right, it's the brothers from GMS Charlotte. All right, back at you with another lesson. All right, just want to continue to edify the church, edify the body of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai through the Holy Spirit, man. All right. So with the lesson that we wanted to bring out today is that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to bless us with new glorified bodies, man. All right. Because these fleshly bodies that we occupy in this world, man, are corrupted, man. All right, and we need deliverance, man. As the scriptures tell you that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to give us a heart of flesh in the kingdom, where we're not going to transgress and sin anymore, man. You know, and our bodies grown to the Creator daily. You know what I'm saying, for those new bodies, man. So we just want to get into that, man, because, you know, we're going to be made in righteousness. We're going to be made pure again, man. You know, and that's on the way. That's one of the promises, all right, that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai promised to his election, man. All right, so we're going to get into that.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1. For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved.
Right, it said this earthly house, which is these bodies, man. All right, and it says which is going to be dissolved, man. All right, read it from the top of the slide.
2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1. For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of Yahweh, and a house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens.
Right, which is those new bodies, man. That's what we have waiting for us in the heavens, man. All right, on them chariots, man. Go ahead.
Verse 2. For in this we groan.
For in this we groan, man. We groan daily in this flesh, man. As Paul stated in Romans chapter 7 about how the spirit wars with the flesh, man. Daily, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, earnestly desiring to be clothed upon with our house, which is from heaven.
Right. See, we earnestly desire to be clothed with that new body in heaven, man. Our spirit's grown out. We grown within this flesh, man.
We need that upgrade.
Yeah, like brother said, we need that upgrade, man. You know, here it is. These bodies, these fleshly bodies, are weak, breaking down. We die daily here, man. The food is corrupted, destroyed. The water, the air. You know. Go ahead.
Verse 3. If so be that being clothed we shall not be found naked.
Right, and then on top of that, you gotta battle demons in your mind. You gotta battle illnesses and sickness, man. You see, in the kingdom of heaven, that's no longer going to exist, man. That's why the scripture said in our bodies we groan, man. You see, we tired of this shit, man.
We got aches and pains all over our bodies, man. You know, back hurting, feet hurting, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to work and slave for about 16 hours a day. You know, I may be over exaggerating a little bit, but y'all get the point, man.
That's right.
That's what it feels like. Yeah, that's what it feels like, man.
Any more in there? Read the 4. Yeah.
Okay. Verse 4. For we that are in this tabernacle do groan, being burdened, not for that we would be unclothed, but clothed upon.
Right, read that again, Salaki.
This is 2 Corinthians 5, verse 4. For we that are in this tabernacle do groan.
We see, us being in this tabernacle in these bodies, we groan, man. Like the brother was saying, man, you know, aches and pains, plagues of the mind. You see, battling demons in your sleep, all types of shit that we got to deal with in this flesh, man. Carnal thoughts, dealing with that old man. You see? Go ahead.
Being burdened, not for that we would be unclothed, but clothed upon.
Right. So we're waiting for that glory, man. That's part of the blessings of the election from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. To be like him in that angelic state, man. You see?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Speaking on how our spirits are grown into the Father in these bodies. This is Romans 8 and 22. It said, matter of fact, I'm going to 21. It says, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption and to the glorious liberty of the children of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Right, these bodies, man, the bondage of corruption, man. Everything about this flesh is corrupted. Go ahead.
For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now.
Right, it said the whole creation, man. Not only us in these bodies, but everything in this world, man. You know, from the animal life to the plant life, the earth itself is mourning, man.
That's right.
You see? Because the whole earth is out of course to this devil, man.
That's right.
You see? So it's time for a new rulership, man. It's time for a new body. It's time for the Lord to refresh this place, man.
You
know?
Get that restart button.
Everything like the J. Cole song.
God.
It says, and not only they, but ourselves also.
Ourselves also, man. We need help, man. Yeah. We need Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Go ahead.
Which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves grown within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body.
Right, that's what we wait for, man. We wait for that glorification, man. Through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, because this is what it's about, man. You know? Any more? Let's see. Give me Philippians 3:20.
It's Philippians 3:20. For our conversation is in heaven.
For our conversation is in heaven, man. Go ahead.
From whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahweh HaMashiach.
God.
Who shall change our vile body.
Who shall change our vile bodies, man. So once again, going back to this flesh, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming to redeem us, man. He's gonna give us new bodies, man. He's gonna put us in a glorified state, man.
Because the scripture tell you how the incorruptible or the corruptible can't inherit the kingdom, man. We're talking about these bodies, man. When the Lord delivers us up into the chariots, these bodies aren't gonna go with us, man. He's gonna deliver our spirit and put us in a new angelic body, man. Because these bodies are defiled, man. You know, we're subject to sin in these bodies, man. As the scriptures tell you that that we need these new bodies so that we can truly serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua to the best of our ability.
That's right.
Man.
That's right.
It says, join like unto us unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able to subdue all things unto himself. It says that he shall change all of our body that it may be fashioned to his glorious body, because Yahweh Shah is coming back with an angelic body, man, where he's already defeated sin, man. So when he comes back, he's gonna come back in his full glory. That's what we want. We want to be in our full glory. You know.
That's right.
So that's the Lord's gonna put us off the terrestrial and put on the celestial body.
Right.
Man, you know.
That's right. God. That's right. We'll get that too in a second. I want to add a precept to what this brother's going into, if I can find it. It says how we're going to be made like Yahweh Shah. It's in 1 John, I believe.
But yeah, man, you find it.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, that's showing you that,
Got it.
because we need the new bodies to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The brother brought up about how the Lord's gonna put in us a fleshly heart, man, because we have this stony heart, which is our minds are set to do sin in this wicked flesh. We were brought into sin, man. Through this wicked ass society, we were born into evil, man. We were born into sin, man. So we need the Lord to renew our minds so that we can serve Him the correct way.
This is for either one of y'all brothers. This is 1 John. All right. This is 1 John chapter 3 verse 2. The point. 1 John chapter 3 verse 2. Beloved, now we are the sons of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and it doeth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is.
Right, we're gonna see him in that same body that he's gonna come with, because when we be beamed up in the chariots, man, he already has the new bodies in the chariots waiting for us, man. So you got on. But yeah, them bodies gonna be waiting for us, man. So when we get beamed up, we're gonna have the same body as him, man. Be able to do the same things that he's able to do, man.
That's that New Jerusalem as the scripture's going. Get that real quick.
This is
get that Jude.
This is Jude, verse 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness.
Right, read that again, Al.
This is Jude, verse 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate.
And we're those angels, man. Okay? That were sent down from the spiritual realm into these bodies, man. To live out prophecy, man. You see? Go ahead.
But left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness.
Right, and these bodies are the chains of darkness, man. This corruptible flesh, man. That's subjected to wickedness, man. You see? That's the chains of darkness. But as we were growing into, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming to deliver us from these chains of darkness, man. You know?
We read about talking about the same thing, how the angels were cast into hell, man. This is the hell that's talking about. We're right down here to live in this condition, in these bodies, man. To where we're susceptible to the demons that come plague our mind. You know, the attack us physically. Brothers get attacked physically by these demons too, man. You know, so it's all around, you know, persecution for us that are in the spirit, man. You know?
God. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 4. For if Yahweh spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness.
Right, which is we are those angels, man, that were cast down into hell, or which were living in hell. All right, a condition played out on the earth. You see, and what did it say?
It says, I'll start from the top. For if Yahweh spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness,
right,
to be reserved unto judgment.
Right, which is these bodies, man. You see, we got to continue. We got to remain in this fucked up ass flesh, all right, until the Lord redeems us, man.
That's right.
You see, so we're gonna continue to catch the hell, you know, the affliction, all right. Well, as the scriptures tell you in Micah, you know,
I'll bear the indignation.
Exactly. God, even though I sin against the Lord, I shall bear the indignation.
That's
you
right.
see, you know, give me the scriptures on New Jerusalem.
Like the brother was saying, man, you know, the reason why we need these spiritual bodies, because, you know, right now our bodies are subject unto sin, man. Okay, right now we can't follow all the laws, statutes, and commandments that the Lord wants us to follow, man. Okay, because we're subject unto sin in these bodies.
That's right.
We need those new spiritual bodies that the Lord has promised us, man.
Come.
This is Isaiah 66 and 22. For as the new heavens and the new earth which I shall make shall remain before me,
right,
saith the Lord.
We are that new heavens, man. That new Jerusalem, that holy city, man. That's talked about in Revelation. Matter of fact, we'll get that too. Revelation 21, verses 1 and 2. You know, scriptures talk about that new Jerusalem descending out of heaven, man. You know, which is the elect, man, and those new bodies coming out of those chariots. Go ahead.
Okay, God. This is Revelation 21, verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem.
New Jerusalem, because remember, Jerusalem is a people before a place. All right? So it's going into the elect men. Go ahead.
Coming down from Yahweh out of heaven.
Coming down from Yahweh out of heaven. That's the elect descending down, all right, in those new bodies from those chariots. Go ahead.
Prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
God. Basically in that angelic state, man. You see? Let me get Isaiah 52 and 1. Just to add on to that holy city. And then you give me
Isaiah 52 and 1. Awake, awake, put on the strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem.
Right. Put on that. Read it again, Slaki.
It says, awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion.
Yep.
Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem.
Right, put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, man. All right? The garments represent the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the truth, man. All right? Go ahead.
The holy city.
The holy city, man. You see? Once again, which is going back to the election, man. All right? Because Jerusalem is a people before a place, man. All right? But the point, man, all right, the Lord is coming to deliver us out of these foul bodies, man. And as we were talking about earlier, He's going to give us a heart of flesh, man.
That's right.
All right, because the Lord, like the brother was going into, He gave us that stony heart, which we're corrupted in mind. You know, we go off in this flesh, we sin, we transgress against the Lord. You see, the Lord is coming to do away with that. Give me that.
Hi. This is Isaiah 63.
Yeah, because Yahweh Shem Yahushai created us to go off, man. Give me that.
Isaiah 63, verse 17.
Yep.
O Lord Yahweh, why hast thou made us to err from thy ways?
Why hast thou made us to err from thy ways, man? So this is the Lord's show, man.
That's right.
He set us up to go off, man. All right? Any more in there?
Kind. And harden our heart from thy fear.
And harden thy heart for thy fear, man. You know? That's why Jake go off, man. Because the Lord set it up that way, man. Yep. But as we were talking about in the future, you got something?
I don't know, feed you. Answer that question.
Go ahead.
This is, can you bring it back?
Bring that back.
Isaiah 63, verse 17. O Lord Yahweh, why hast thou made us to err from thy ways, and harden our heart from thy fear?
My answer is this. This is Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of Yahweh Shah. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him that subjected the same in hope. So the Lord, He made us to go off pretty much to make us be appreciative whenever He finally does give us these new bodies along with the kingdom of heaven, man.
That's right.
So we can fully understand wickedness and righteousness in its entirety, man. Making us the full judges that we're meant to be, man.
That's right.
That also proves that free will is a myth, man.
Exactly.
There's no such thing as free will, man.
Exactly.
Whatever you do, the Lord set it up for you to do that, man. Okay? You don't have any control.
It's all the will of the Heavenly Father, man. Give me Hebrews, this is my last scripture. Give me Hebrews chapter 8, and start at verse 9. You know? Because one of the promises that the Lord was going to give us a heart of flesh, man. He was going to make us perfect, man. He was going to make us righteous again. Okay? Give me that out.
This is Hebrews 8, verse 9. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord Yahweh. Verse 10, for this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord Yahweh. I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts.
Right, see? And that's going into the elect being made perfect again, man. Read that again.
This is Hebrews 8, verse 9. Select 10. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord Yahweh. I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts. And I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people.
Right, and that's the point, man. Because when it goes into the better promises as well, part of that better promise is us being made righteous, man. Us being made perfect, man. You see? Not going off anymore, man. You know? So, hey, man, that's the expectation of the elect, man. That's what we hope for, man. We hope that we be found, all right, a part of that number to experience those blessings, man.
That's right.
You know? Yeah, you think you have, bro?
That's the end game, man. You know, that's what we do this for. And that's part of the reward that we're laboring for, man.
That's right.
Not exactly, man. That's what we do this, man. The Lord has promised us something great, man. We want to receive that blessing, man.
That's right.
That's right. Hey, well, look, man, I hope that lesson was edifying to you brothers out there, man. You know, just wanted to be short and quick. All right, before we close out, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. All right? Double honors to our elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth. Double salutations to all you Akim out there that's pushing this word with all truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.